We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Chet Holmgren out there with Alperen Sengun. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic in at the point guard.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
The three for Doncic. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Erik Spoelstra, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Sengun with a screen on Mitchell. The three. He can't get it to go. Wagner against Sabonis. For the three. And another miss by the East. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the West. Searching for their first points of the game. Pass to Sengun. Trying to end the drought, and he sinks the layup.
What a move by Sengun in close. Determination for sure.
Mitchell outside. Z, good. Z's got his second basket of the game.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting...
Fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Tatum out there with Banchero. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Z. And it's Halliburton in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Edwards with the block. And he's able to get it back. And that one's good. Tatum.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Edwards can't hit. Down low. Here's Tatum. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack.
And Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Halliburton. Then for the West All-Stars, Doncic comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Curry. And he sinks the second.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Doncic dishes to KD. That shot misses. Great defense that time from Banchero.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Durant over Banchero. The shot by KD. No good. The East leading by 13. Here's Z. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now that's 11 points for Z.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Doncic. Pass to KD. And it's the East with the rebound. Banchero's got his fourth rebound in this one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Mitchell against Doncic to stop the run. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Embiid finds Banchero. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Doncic, and the rejection by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
The West trails by 17, and there's a whistle that goes on Z. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution.
15 seconds left in the first half. Now Booker. Sabonis' screen on Tatum.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's the East All-Stars, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Alperen Şengün. Sabonis is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Z.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Sabonis is hauled in by the East.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Mitchell passes to Z. West All-Stars with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
From the arc, they grab their own miss. And Embiid with the block. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Banchero. Here's Z. 14 points for him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Z's got 17.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Şengün.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Z can't get it to go. Knocks it loose. To the middle. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got his first 2 points of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Holmgren. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Holmgren's got his first points of the game.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Z, good.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
That one drops for him. 6 points for him.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Here's Banchero. Drains the three-pointer.
Guys, I'll tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him, just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fader on the way. Again, the West All-Stars.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Back to Wagner. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Wagner wide open. Misses the three. And so it's the East All-Stars holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Antetokounmpo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Z. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Halliburton in at the two-guard spot. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. Z, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Z. Guarded by Kerr. Z, good.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Outside, Sabonis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark. The East leading by 22. Z, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Edwards looking it over. Up top, Durant, guarded by Tatum. Here's Curry, and the rejection by Giannis. Halliburton passes to Antetokounmpo, and the layup is good. That's now 26 points for Z. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Mitchell from outside the arc. No good that time. It's Edwards on the wing. Now for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility, they're the doers, the talented performers of the league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall. And, you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. Pass to Z. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. That's now 32 points for Z.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. impossible to stop.
Back to Curry. Takes the three. Rebounded by Tatum.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Z. From down in the low post, it goes. Z's got 34 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Curry banked in off the glass.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And here is the East now. Good ball movement here by the East. And it's good, 2 points. That's 36 points for Z.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
And the East with some changes. Vucevic checked in for Tatum. And Paul George is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Holmgren, he's checked in for Durant. And Doncic is subbed in for Edwards. 34 seconds left in the game. Here's Z. Doubled by Sabonis. Pass to Z. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Drills the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Up top, Curry. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go